Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Putri Nur Aziza and Rahmadina.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, world. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Morning. How are you today?
I'm great.
How are you today?
I'm great.
Good. You're so gorgeous with your smile on your face.
Thank you.
So, welcome to our morphological talk show today, the tremendous and spectacular event in our English Literature department.
First, as to introduce ourselves, I'm Putri Nur Aziza and my partner
Rahmadina Luciana.
We are here as your professional and beautiful moderator. We'll let you guys today and learn everything about morphology.
Wow, that's gonna be so interesting.
Yeah.
So, as we know that today is our special day, before we begin our talk show, let's open this agenda by the special performance by our team. So, without any further ado, please welcome Safira and Resan Angga. Let it go, let it go. Is it good?
No, they are not.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure I'm not good at anything, but I'm sure I'm the winner in this turn.
Yay!
Well, everyone, in our talk show today, we have a special guest. He is well known as of Master Linguistic in the English Literature department. He is also an inspiring and famous person that used to travel overseas for his linguistic project. Can you guess who is he?
No.
Let's have a round of applause for our guest today. Please welcome Mr. Dedi Sulai.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Dedi.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I am great as always.
You look so good today.
Thank you.
So, welcome to our morphological talk show today.
Thank you very much for inviting me to come here.
Yeah, so we are so happy to have you here because this is the first time having one. So, thank you.
Okay, anytime.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, do you know who is he?
No. Who is he?
Oh my God.
He is our great lecturer. lecturer in our department.
Mm.
Yeah, so please greet him.
Hello, Mr. Daddy.
Hi.
All of them are your friends.
Oh, my friends.
Yeah.
My friend and my fans.
Okay, folks, with the help of our special guest today, we will discuss about the morphological issue in album of Frozen by Idina Menzel.
First of all, we will present Idina Menzel background as the singer of this album. Idina Kim Menzel, born May 30, 1971. She is an American actress and singer, particularly known for her work in musical on the Broadway stage. Having achieved mainstream success for stage, film, and music, she has garnered the honorific title Queen of Broadway. For her achievement, her accolades include an American Music Award, a Billboard Music Award, and Tony Award, as well as nomination for 3 Drama League Awards and 4 Drama Desk Awards. In 2019, she was awarded a star of the Hollywood Walk of Fame for the contribution to live theater. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we move to the song list that we will discuss today. The first, Let It Go. Second, Some Things Never Change. Third, For the First Time in Forever. And the last, Into the Unknown.
Okay, before we break down the morphological issue in the song, we will explain a brief explanation about morphology in general. So today, basically we will focus on the smallest unit of word, or generally called morpheme. In the previous talk show, Mr. Reddy has already explained what morphology is, also described types of morphology. There are bone morpheme and free morpheme. Also describe what is bone morpheme, what is free morphemes. Also, Mr. Reddy explained about affixes that include suffix and prefix. So, we move to the free morpheme, sir. In the free morpheme, contains lexical morpheme and a functional morpheme. Can you explain a brief explanation what is the?
All right. As the root, we have the lexical morpheme and functional. In other words, in English, lexical means we have the free morphemes like table, chair, and then man, woman. That is called by lexical. So lexical, it has the meaning. Table has the meaning. Floor has the meaning. Chair has the meaning. And in functional, the words like and, or, however, that is called by conjunction in grammar. That word has the root, but it categorized into functional because the meaning of the word and or it has the meaning, but this is not lexical. I mean, the meaning is not independent. You know the meaning of chair, of table. But if you have to make the sentence like and or, this is harsh. It has the meaning, but the root of the word and or, this is just function. This is functional. So that is how could we differentiate the lexical and the functional. Lexical has the meaning, but the functional has the meaning, but it functions in a sentence. Can you get the meaning, ladies?
Yes.
Okay.
So here we have tree of affix. It contains the example of prefix and suffix such as we, as, miss, non, under, less, able, full, and so on. Okay, sir, as we know that you are the master of linguistics, master of linguistics. So, if you don't mind, we want to ask you about you personally. Is it okay?
That's fine.
First, why do you think morphology is important?
Well, when you enter this university, this English literature, we learn three subjects. The first, language skill, listening, speaking, reading, writing, this skill. And then you learn about linguistic. We have phonology, morphology, syntax, and semantic. And then you have also learn literature from poetry, prose, drama. Okay. Then linguistic. Now we learn morphology. We have to learn morphology in bachelor degree, as you learned, because we have to analyze language. You are learning here to sharpen your linguistic skill. Then morphology is the tools how to sharpen and how to analyze language. For example, when we have the word unforgettable, this is unforgettable. In English, we have unforgettable. So that you have to learn, you have to analyze this unforgettable consists of how many percent, how many affixes, and what is the root. That is how we learn morphology, how we have to learn about linguistic morphology and the analysis of language.
And the second question, based on your experience, what is the most challenging part in learning morphology?
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, the most challenging part in linguistic, in morphology, that we have abundance of words, of vocabulary from English, from Arabic, and from other countries come to Indonesia. And probably we have touchscreen, we have drone. What is the words derived from? What is the meaning? And then how many affixes, how many root, and how could we analyze? You know, the word like March, in the word of Indomarch, Alfamart, Euromart, what is your analysis? This is challenging because English has the potential word called by compounding. Compounding is how one word is combined with other words and it has the new meaning. That is the most challenging for me, for us.
Okay, so learning morphology is important because it is very beneficial for our life.
Yes.
So of course, for learning language. So the most challenging part in learning morphology is when we analyze the word itself.
Absolutely right.
Now we start to the first song.
Okay.
The first song is Let It Go. There is cause, barrel, done, letter, easy, cause, one, sophisticated, suddenly, standing, and totally. And the question, how do you analyze the morpheme issue from the word guessing?
Well, I think this is a good explanation when you highlight cause like here, and then we have the apostrophe here, because the word because, and then this is cause, and it is from because, then cause. So this is one word. The apostrophe and the cause is one word. The first is represented by apostrophe, and the second part is cause. And also this is the same when there and will. So the word will be like this, apostrophe and all. So this is one word. There's a there, all. You know, the word in our definition would be the combination of alphabet that has the space. This is the space. This is the space, and this is the space. So this is one word. This is caused by the combination between there and will. And then sophisticated, I think this is easy because sophisticated, and then we need adjective, sophisticated, suddenly, from sudden, then we, standing is from stand and in. And your question is gassy. Don't know if I'm elated or gassy. You know, the word in English ended by E, it would be the same with the words previously. Like this is or. So this word or has the function to have the similar function. I mean, if this is elated is an adjective, so the or here gassy must be adjective. So if this is a verb, or it would be verb. So that is the function of and or has the similar function between these words. Okay. Is that all? Those one from will not. Okay. This one is one word because this is the space. There are two words, will not. But when it combined, it would be one word because this is the space. If the word will, the space, will, space not, it has two words. If it is combined, it would be one. Totally, you know, total, then lastly, I, one word, have one word, but when it is combined, it would be one word,
Word is, there is the word candlelight. So how do you analyze the morpheme issue from this word?
Yeah.
Is it contains two morpheme or one morpheme and one suffix?
Okay, that's good. Let's see, when I say that the most challenging part in morphology is compounding. So you know candle, okay? You know candle and then you know lights. But when it combines candlelight, candlelight is compound word. Compound word. Compound word means there are two words here, but it combined into one word. Please remember when I said that a word is a combination of letters that is between spaces. This is space, this is space. So this is one word. If your statement is, how come, sir? There are two words here, candle and light, but when it combined, okay, it is one word. So this is called by compounding. And then, well, this is and, so candlelight and pulling would be adjective or noun. Because this is candlelight is a noun, so pulling would be the same noun. That is the function of and or has the same function. If this is a noun, it would be noun as well.
So what about restless, sir? Is it refers to compound words also?
Okay, that's good questions. Restless. Okay, when I said that candle as a word and light as a word, but not for restless. Because you know, rest is root and lust is suffix. We don't have the word lust in our English vocabulary. Lust would be restless, careless. So the lust here is suffix. This is not compound. So yeah, lust here is to show that the word is adjective. All of English words ended by lust is adjective.
And the next one is for the first time in forever. There is a footprint. Is footprint one morpheme or two morphemes?
Okay, talking about morphemes, we have two morphemes here, and those morphemes are words. This is also called by compounding. So Ladies and gentlemen, I have to say once again that the most challenging part in English morphology, they have the potential compounding. You know foot and then you know print. So the word footprint is compound words. Compound words. So there are two morphemes here, the first foot and the second print. And both of them are root stem. Okay? This is called by free morpheme. Foot and print is free morpheme.
Okay, next question. How do you explain the word the kingdom and the queen?
Okay. As I said that you asked me just now about function and lexical. So the word here has a lexical meaning because has the meaning. Has the meaning. The meaning here is not the translation from English to Indonesia that has the meaning, but we have to think about the English mind. Has the meaning. Okay, and the here it is also the root form. Okay, so this is the three morphemes. Not for looks because looks has two morphemes, look and s. Okay.
Okay, next song. Here we have a unique word, sir. I want to ask you about word ah. Is it stand as a free morpheme or vowel morpheme?
Well, that's a good question because ah is categorized into what is it? In part of speech we have onomatopoetic. Onomatopoetic. I just remember. Onomatopoetic is the words derived from the sound of nature. Like oops, oops, So here is free morpheme, but this words is categorized into onomatopoetic. The words from nature, you know, like in bahasa Indonesia cicak, because the word is so cicak. Toke because the word is toke. So that is from nature. Like aha, like weka weka weka. This is from nature. So weka is one word because the definition of word is between space. So we know this is space. This is space. So this is one word. Ah, one word. Ah, one word. There are many words.
So next, in morphology, there is something called root.
Root, yes.
But I'm personally confused what the difference between root and affix. So from the word trembling, can you find which one is refers to root and affix?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, root, as you showed just now, root is the root. You know the three. We have the root. The root is the words. The root is the stem. This is the most important thing in language that cannot be separated. Cannot be separated. Like trembling here, tremble is the root, and the suffix is ing. You know, root has the meaning. Root has the meaning, but suffix contains meaning. Okay, ing contains meaning, but tremble has the meaning. Chair has the meaning, but ing contains meaning. That is the difference. So the root has the meaning, but suffix contains the meaning. Does it make sense for you, ladies?
Yes. So maybe the last song we have into the noun, and I will also highlight about and So in linguistics there is called reduplication.
Reduplication.
Yeah. So in this song again we found the word this and Is it include the reduplication?
Well, I think you could be right. In English, the reduplication is not potential, not like in bahasa Indonesia. like in Bahasa Sunda, we have the potential. When I say it to you that English has the potential in compounding, but for Indonesia has the potential in reduplication. So when you categorize it could be right that this is categorized into reduplication. But in morphology, in English, we don't discuss about reduplication because English has a very limited reduplication, not for Bahasa Sunda or Bahasa Indonesia.
Next, in morphology, there is the use of apostrophes. Can you explain again the word don't, there's, and you?
Well, yeah, this apostrophe here is the legal. In morphology, this is the legal words for changing o, not, okay? Do not. So this is the legal mean. This is one word. Do and not, when combined, become don't. It becomes one word. Also, there's, there, one word, is one word. But there's here, we know there's, it becomes one word as well. And then so you one word, have one word, you've also become one word.
Okay, finally the analysis of morphological issues in this album done. Thank you very much, sir, for your comprehensive explanation. Okay, before we close this topic, we have some exercise for you guys. But for the first and the second word will be explained by Mr. Reddy.
Okay.
So, please, sir, explain this.
Okay, reliability is one word and it comes from the word rely. You can just, okay, reliability, okay, it consists of the word rely and then able and then et. Rely is verb, able would be adjective, and reliability becomes noun. Okay, this is right. Also, yeah, this is suffix. We have two suffixes here, able and et, from verb to be adjective, and then this et suffix becomes noun. Okay, that's good. And reliability, reliability. This is a noun. And then the second one would be resourcefulness. Okay, resourcefulness. It has four morphemes. The first is re, and then source, full, and then ness. This re is prefix, and then this is the free morpheme. Noun, and then full is suffix, ness is suffix. So resource become nouns, and then full, resourceful become adjective, and then the last, when this adjective plus ness, it becomes noun, resourcefulness.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, to make our understanding deeper about morphology, now is your turn to break down this quiz. So anyone who want to come forward?
That's good.
Unforgettable actually consists of three morphemes. It's from and. It's from and. Forget and able. And is for prefix. Forget is a root, and able is a prefix. Suffix. So yeah, become unforgettable. It means an adjective, and forgettable is also adjective.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, 100 for Reina.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen, finally it's time to wrap up the show. We are very thankful for our lovely guest star today. Thank you so much for Mr. for joining us. Before we finishing, there is have question from Oprah Winfrey. Can you explain this question?
Okay, let's see. Do the one thing you think you cannot do. Fail at it, try again, do better the second time. The only people who never trouble are those who never master the high wire. This is your moment only. So it means that we have to try the best effort until we achieve our dream. That is the meaning.
Okay, good. Okay, folks, that's all for today. Thanks for joining us. We are your hosts, Rahmadina and
Putri Nur Aziza.
have a good day and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and close the door.
Okay.